it's Valentine's Day, a day about love, compassion, and not being alone. Unfortunately, some people try to celebrate by buying companionship. We get it. Any port in the storm, right?
Hey, sexy. Feeling real lonely tonight.
So what's this gonna cost me?
Okay, girl, I got cash money.
Just gotta ask you one thing though. You're not a cop, right?
Nope.
Nope.
We're looking for sex traffickers, those who have been sex trafficked. You know me, I like to sing. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Searching their eyes. Looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. As a coffee, we call him the coffee man. He likes VIP coffee, and he does a lot with coffee. Well, we don't brew coffee in the jail, but we do give you a Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwich. For the big booty Latinas, well,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Booty Latinas got you locked up, man. Next, a scene.
Now we're just kink shaming people.
I know it's cold up here in Minnesota. You want to get warm, dude, but don't come to my city trying to pay for it. That's where he got locked up. So they're going to lose their virginity together. Like I said, I think they lost virginity going into the jail. And, he's got to get ready before he goes and, engages with the sex worker. He places a blue towel on the ground and starts doing push-ups. Push-ups before he's going to get engaged with the sex worker.
Now here's one for you. A man who does background checks for ICE rounded up during a prostitution sting, and this is not even the first story. It's not even the first time we've done this story.
Hey Bloomington, it's Valentine's Day, a day about love, compassion, and not being alone. Unfortunately, some people try to celebrate by buying companionship. We get it. Any port in the storm, right? But this isn't how you go about it, and we want to remind you that is illegal.
Alright, shoot, nice. Hey girl.
What the fuck are we watching?
Hey, sexy. Feeling real lonely tonight. Do you want to keep me company?
Wanna keep me company? Yeah, girl. I would love that.
Do you want to hang out tonight?
I mean, that was the story, yes. Pigs and trapping pigs.
So what's this gonna cost me?
Depends on how.
But who did they stage it for? Was this some sort of PSA? Did they just do this for the press conference?
Okay, girl, I got cash money.
Just gotta ask you one thing though. You're not a cop, right?
Goddamn police stations have too much money.
Nope.
Nope. Who is it?
Bloomington Police Department.
Get so freaky.
Look, prostitution is not a victimless crime. And here in Bloomington, we're going to protect
Yeah, it kind of is.
community safe.
Unless the woman is being abused by a John, but that's a whole different.
Could be us.
That's a whole different
In the orange
issue
county
than the
We don't put up
than the
with that.
prostitution.
Happy Valentine's Day, Bloomington.
Oh, did I at least get those chocolates?
Yeah, we got you, Mr. Freaky.
Hey Bloomington, make sure you tune in to Chief Hodges' press conference where he discusses this operation and the men we arrested. Take care, be safe, have yourself a happy Valentine's.
Yeah, Dan Cycle, being a pedophile is a crime in this country, but you guys
Our
still
social
elected
media
one to
folks
be
are real,
president. Shut the fuck up.
Creative in what they come up with. But in all seriousness, I'm going to talk to you today about
No, that was cringe, motherfucker.
that we did. We arrested 30 people, which is a record for us in one of these operations. 2 of them will be charged with felonies because they had prior convictions. 28 of them will be charged with gross misdemeanors. We talked to over 330 people looking to purchase sex.
Gross misdemeanors means they were incredibly nasty.
We would have arrested more, but there were citizens who, obviously with Operation Metro Surge going on, citizens thought that we were potentially ICE, and that kind of interfered with our operation here. So just want to encourage people again, local police department, with these patches and these badges, we're not ICE. So with that, we worked with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension.
You're the Chris Hansen Popo.
Airport and Eden Prairie. We're looking for sex traffickers, those who have been sex trafficked. We're in the process now of investigating one potential sex trafficker, which has been a first, I think, in one of our operations, where we're able to actually get one of the people who are actually potentially doing the trafficking, and that's something that's really difficult to do. So before I get started, you know me, I like to sing. We called this Operation Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. And you can Google Johnny Lee, who I didn't know sung this song. I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit who I thought originally sung this song. But when you're listening to me, I want you to keep this song in your head as we're talking about these guys.
What the fuck is he doing?
I'm going to attempt to sing it. Looking for love in all the...
I'll have you know, this is like a 20-minute clip of the press conference. I went looking for just a news story that would be, 3 or 4 minutes about what went on. But I'm glad we watched this. This whole thing has been surreal.
Airport and...
Now let's listen to the pig sing.
We're looking for sex traffickers, those who have been sex trafficked.
We're looking for sex traffickers. Let me sing you a song.
Potential sex trafficker, which has been a first, I think, in one of our operations, where we're able to actually get one of the people who are actually potentially doing the trafficking, and that's something that's really difficult.
This is Minnesota.
So before I get started, you know me, I like to sing. We called this Operation Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places.
You know I like to sing.
And
he's done it before.
you can Google Johnny Lee, who I didn't know sung this song. I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit who I thought originally sung this song. But when you're listening to me, I want you to just keep this song in your head as we're talking about these guys. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to attempt to sing it. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Searching their eyes. Looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'll bless the day I discover another heart. Looking for love. Yep, all these guys came here looking for love in all the wrong places. And the person who I thought sung this was Eddie Murphy. And tribute to him, looking for nub in all the wrong places. I was looking for nub in all the wrong places. Seriously, that's who I thought sung this song before we got to that. So tribute to him. So every last one of these guys we arrested. They came here looking for sex. And unfortunately for them, they were looking for love in all the wrong places. We'll start off with Mr. Sean Boyer, who's 55. He's been arrested a few times for this. He wanted to do a car date at the laundromat because, he was doing his laundry. So we're going
You want to keep watching this, right? We're going to watch this whole fucking thing now. I'm stunned. When you think you've seen everything.
Going to give him something to watch.
As long as he doesn't
When
sing
he's wearing
again.
swimsuits he's going to wear. But I think he's going to be charged with a felony because he's liked to do this multiple times. He was convicted in 2018, which I think was one of our juvenile prostitution details. So some of these people just don't get the point. So we locked him up. Alexander Moran out of Bloomington. We had a bunch of Bloomington residents this time, which I, for the life of me, don't understand.
I'm not high enough for this
Either
shit.
you are living off the grid or something where you just don't come to the city and do that. You live here, man. Come on, man. Salvador Leon.
If you're going to commit sex crimes, go to a different city. You live here, man.
Looking for sex workers. I don't know. I butcher names all the time. St. Paul, we locked him up. Mr. Gilbert Berlali. He is a IT worker for Hennepin County. And he
a county IT worker
look for the big booty Latinas. Well,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Booty Latinas got you locked up, man. Next, a scene.
Now we're just kink shaming people. We're using a public position and a press conference to kink shame people. The man liking big booty Latinas, there's nothing wrong with that.
You live in sexual anarchy.
Javard out of Richfield. You're close to Bloomington. You should know better, too. Miguel Quinala out of St. Paul. We locked him up, too. Eugene Okari. Sorry, there's like 30 of these guys. Eugene Okari out of Brooklyn Park. We locked him up. Mr. Mark Kevin Johnson.
I mean, it is a press conference.
Formerly a man of the cloth.
A man of the cloth, of course.
Go around either. He was convicted of prostitution, of soliciting a prostitute in 2016. And I think he was arrested in 2007. So obviously he ain't learned his lesson either. Carlos Guzman, Minneapolis. We locked him up. Farhad Saeed. We don't know where he's from yet, so we're still trying to figure that out, but he's 20 years old. He got locked up. Muhammad Ali. He was a member of a law enforcement organization in a civilian capacity. I think it was Metro Transit.
Of course he was.
Locked him up, too. And I think they probably parted ways with him or starting some investigation with him and his employment. William Lima out of Brooklyn Center. We locked him up. And my man travels all the way up here from Florida. Delamine Beckman. He hails from Port St. Lucie. I know it's cold up here in Minnesota. You want to get warm, dude, but don't come to my city trying to pay for it. That's where he got locked up.
Don't come to my city trying to pay for it.
We locked him up, and he was concerned about the well-being of the sex worker due to the alleged size of his genitalia. Well, come on, man. Next, Samuel Nargin. Some of you may remember him. He was featured in a Star Tribune article in 2022 as a coffee. We call him the coffee man. He likes VIP coffee, and he does a lot with coffee. Well, we don't brew coffee in the jail, but we do give you a Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwich.
What?
Mr. Brashad.
Well, why does he like coffee so much?
Out of Maple Grove. This is the most disturbing arrest that we've had here. He is a backgrounder for ICE, Homeland Security, and federal agencies. So when you're getting your security clearance, this is one of the guys that does your backgrounds, which is kind of scary. So we locked him up. And I think if you're going to be, these people get access, they get a high security clearance.
Yes, sir. It is very scary.
The ICE agents, Homeland Security agents, and people getting security clearance. This is one of the
I am more worried about that dude than the dude that likes big booty Latinas and was just looking for a legal prostitute, or was looking for a consenting prostitute. That's what the word I'm looking for, not legal. Was just looking for a woman he could pay to let him stick his dick in her, which should be fine. Sex workers are awesome.
People that does the backgrounds, and you come here trying to purchase sex. We locked him up. I don't think he's going to be passing a background check no time soon. Jonathan Flores, 26 years old, out of Minneapolis. We locked him up. Mr. Regali, out of Spring Lake Park.
They specifically said the two people that they used underage bait for. So I'm assuming the rest of them are simple prostitution.
We locked him up. Mr. Lance. We locked him up, and when he got out of jail, he said that
the first two were like underage
because his girlfriend was going to be pissed. It's normally what happens. These two guys. So
apparently, YouTube viewers die down.
These two guys,
as we get further into the evening,
they wanted to show up because one of them was a virgin, and their intent was to both of them have sex with the sex worker.
So dude was trying to get his buddy laid. Do I have that straight? One was a virgin. He's kind of awkward.
Was going to be pissed. That's normally what happens. These two guys. So both these two guys, they wanted to show up because one of them was a virgin, and their intent was to both.
Which one do you guys think was the virgin, left or right? I'm going right, but I mean I could go either both. They're not bad looking guys. They both look very mad in their mugshots. Not exactly the most attractive, but I could see them, they got a smile on their face. They could be good looking guys.
Both of them have sex with the sex worker. So one of them was going to lose their virginity to that. And I think they're both virgins to jail too. So I guess they accomplished one of their goals. Well, they're no longer virgins to jail because we locked them up.
Good segue.
And this is the picture of them walking together, going to lose one of their virginities. Grant's going to put that up there. They're going to lose.
You live in sexual anarchy.
Or we'll get. So they're going to lose their virginity together. Like I said, I think they lost virginity going into the jail.
You already did that joke.
Mr. Sahal, we locked him up. Ohore Sabanez out of Belle Plaine, we locked him up. You all get your little 2 seconds of fame. Mr. Crespo.
I have a friend who lost his virginity because I let him fuck a girl I was seeing. So yeah, I've helped out a friend. Back when I was like 18.
We locked him up. Mr. Alex, we locked him up. And both these guys are in Bloomington. Any resident in the city who doesn't know better by now needs to really check themselves. Mr. Fluentes, we locked him up. And then this is one of the oddest things we've seen in a while. And Grant, you can get this picture up here. Mr. Brian Mead. So Mr. Mead shows up, and he's got to get ready before he goes and engages with the sex worker. The picture here of him, he has a blue towel. He places a blue towel on the ground and starts doing push-ups. Push-ups before he's going to get engaged with the sex worker. Well, I guess in jail, we don't have a gym, and I guess people got to figure out how to way to work out. But I mean, you know, at least he's neat. You know, he doesn't want to get, you know, dirt on his hands. So he
the most absurd news, politics, and current events on the internet. That's what I promise here on the Troll Patrol.
Said it best in a commercial a long time ago. When you get our age, man, just get bigger T-shirts, dude. It's over, man. And Mr. Ba, he's 19 years old, out of Golden Valley. We locked him up. And Mr. Montanaco, he was insistent that the decoy wear red and black. Well, unfortunately for him, our decoy is not going to be wearing red and black, and he's going to be wearing orange, and we locked him up. So before I take any questions, I just want to close on a few things. If you know anybody who's being trafficked, please have them contact Cornerstone.
Good night, DJ Dub. Light one up. Tip one back.
Light one it and tip one back. One more click before we hit the set an alert when that shit goes live. Social fucking support and hit subscribe. Light one up and take a hit. He does no harm, but it takes no shit. He's the last one standing when the ship is sinking. Let's take another rip for JustinFREAKIN.
Light one up. Tip one back. I'm JustinFREAKIN.
Not high enough for this shit.